Why is it so hard to get a job?
I have no freaking idea.
You think it'd be easy.
But you'd be wrong.
So even if you try really hard to get employed, and you can't get a job, well then it's your fault. People just consider you lazy.
If you think about it, the fact that you try really, really hard to get a job, like even an entry-level position at McDonald's, and you can't even get that after like 100 odd applications to places that would hire anyone, and you can't get a job.
Like, I mean, it seems like these days I have to suck someone's dick to get a job. And I probably won't even get it. They'll probably throw my application away.
And then you have all those old bastards complaining about how us millennials aren't getting jobs, spending all our money on avocado toast and Netflix. You need a freaking university degree in hospitality or some shit to get an entry-level working job at McDonald's of the fucking deep fryer. And anyone that gets a job these days, it's not because, oh, their resume's great and look at all the shit they've accomplished. It's because, oh yeah, I know fucking Billy Boy over there. He got me the job because I'm friends with him. And he got the job because his cousin works here. And he got the job because he's friends with the manager. And he got the job because he didn't file that sexual harassment claim against his boss. What is it with the most useless people finding employment as well? Like, you could go to somewhere like, I don't know, Kmart, just walking around, ask someone which aisle something's in, and then you just look at their face, and they have no idea what you're talking about. It might be something simple like, oh, excuse me, sir, do you know where blankets are? And they just respond with, like blankly staring at you, wondering what voodoo shit you're talking about, and you're just asking where the blankets are. And then after a minute of them not talking, you're like, alright, maybe they're just hiring more retarded people, because, disabled people should have the right to work too. I'm in full support of that. But then, as you walk off, they say, oh, it might be in aisle 3, or some shit. And it turns out, as far from it as it can be. You're looking for blankets, and they take you to a aisle where there's toasters and assortments of rope. Weird combination, might be trying to tell you something. Either way, definitely not blankets. Like the dumbest people that don't know how to do their job properly get their jobs. Like, I mean, fair enough if it's just an honest mistake and you just got an aisle wrong like that. Probably a bad example. But I mean, if you go, like, right, through a cashier's place, what am I talking about? If you go, after you bought all your shit, go down to, after you bought all your stuff, you go down and you pay for it, and the person doesn't know how to scan anything, and you spend 10 minutes there trying to buy a loaf of bread. It's just a bit aggravating how you can't get a job here, but this person can. And they're not retarded, but they're certainly acting like they got a disability. And then you got some places, right, and they have only hiring people of colour sort of thing. I mean, some jobs I can understand that, but when it comes to everyday, ordinary jobs for super billion-dollar corporations that don't specialise in anything for certain ethnicities, makes me think, hang on a minute, that's kind of racist. You're not letting us white folks get a job here. And you can try and try and try and try and hand in your resume, hand in your cover letter, suck the person's dick off, hoping that helps just a little bit because you're that desperate for a job because you don't want to end up on the street starving, having to sell your kidney to someone just to get some kidney pie. And yes, that would be incredibly ironic, but kidney pie is cheap and kidneys can be sold on the black market, so haha, weird quinky dink. But yeah, you have to do so much shit to no avail. You have to hand in so many resumes, so many cover letters, and chances are you're not going to get a job. Chances are they're just going to look at you dead in the eye and say, "Thank you for your resume, have a lovely day." Don't you sound so condescending, you bitch! Telling me to have a lovely day? What is this? I mean, you can tell when they say, "Thank you for your resume, have a lovely day," they're up to something. Probably going to put that shit in the furnace as soon as you leave. Telling me to have a lovely day. Like, fuck off. Okay, actually, now I'm starting to think I know why I can't get a job. Maybe it's my attitude. Or that's what you'd be thinking. But I actually am so polite in interviews. Like, I mean, hands folded, legs crossed, hands folded, shaking hands, speaking with a polite tone, eye contact, the whole shebang. No cursing, no cussing, formal language. I mean, well, you got to get a job. You have to actually act like a civilized human being. Not like I am right now, complaining. See, complaining, that's when you can swear and be as much of an ass as you want. Because you're not, around people that can, fire you and... Yeah. That's why I'm making a video complaining about this. Because I can't get a job. I'm trying to find some way to get money. Making shitty YouTube videos of no experience. Complaining about shit. Completely original, right? No one's ever done that before. I'd be happy to get 20 cents. Just so desperate. Okay, my final point is, employment is hard. You gotta try really hard to get a job, and you probably won't, and you shouldn't give up, because then that means you got no job, but if you keep going, you're just gonna get depressed. Moral of the story is, you can't win, finding employment sucks. Subscribe, and like my video. Thank you for watching.